See, that's 60, and it's starting to shake right here.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have been gone for a while. I've been getting things together and doing things around here. I got some more vehicles, some more, like I got a couple of Tahoes now. We're gonna take 2 Tahoes. We're gonna make one to keep, one to sell. But today what we're gonna be working on is this Toyota. This is a 4Runner 2008. It's vibrating when driving down the road, and you just tap the brakes and the steering wheel starts vibrating. Well, we're going to get started with changing out the rotors and the brake pad. Hope that fixes it. Let's get started.
We'll get it up to speed and it'll start shaking when you touch the brakes. This is what it's doing when you're running 60 and you just barely hit the brakes. It starts shaking really bad. And see, that's 60 and it's starting to shake right here. That ain't good. Let's see if we can't fix that.
The thing we're going to do is going to get us a place to sit down. Because this is a sitting down job. We got to get us some air. We got to get this tire off. Pull some air. Let's see. We got her jacked up. Looks like these lug nuts here are 13/16. Pretty good fit. Make sure we put that in reverse. Lay this on that bumper. The first thing we need to do is we need to measure that and make sure it's the same size as our new ones. There ain't even no use in going any further. So let me get a tape measure. And to do this job, you need a pair of pliers, a ratchet, a torque wrench with an extension. You need a 17mm. You need a 12mm. And also for the lugs, you're gonna need a 13/16 for the lugs. And that's all you need to do this job. And you may need a cheater bar and a hammer to get this old rotor off. That looks like about 13 inches. Let's see what this looks like. About 13 inches. I'd say that's most likely it. That's a little bit loose. What's that one? Golly, that was super tight right there. Whew. Get some of that, huh? These things here are pretty tough. But if you hit them in the right spot, they come right off. Alright, these are the pins on it. We'll have to go get some. Stay right there. Alright, don't lose these little pins. They're pretty small. And you gotta know that the brake line hooks up over here and the pins go toward the brake line. Turn them just like this right here. And then I'll pull it out with this pair of pliers. And they come out pretty easily.
And take this and we will tap that out. Alright, there's the top one. And there it is. That's the bottom one. This goes just like that. And then these will either fall in or fold out one. Let's see, that one goes like that. And this one went like this. Now, as you can see, these are pretty worn down, but we'll know more about it when we get a new set out. All right, you want to take this loose, but you don't want to take this off. You don't want dust getting in there. You just want to take it loose so some of the fluid's going to come back in here, just like it returns just under normal use. This is a press for these brakes here. We're going to press these closed. This is going to close those back up. You don't want to do it too forcefully or too hard. Just enough. All right. Now we can install the new brakes. Okay. You get through, you just spin it back down like this. Set that to the side. Now, gonna put this on here. And when we put this on here, before we stick the brakes on it, we're gonna have to wipe it down because it's got oil on it from when they shipped it. And the oil keeps it from rusting. So we'll fix that. But let's go ahead and load these new brakes in here first. You gonna grab the new brakes for me? These brakes come in sets. And as you noticed, I laid them out down here the way they came, so that I won't get them mixed up on how they go. Now, I don't know that it matters what side goes where, but I do know that they come in sets together. But you can see these have a lot more brake pad on them than the other ones did. A lot better. And this is what's coming off of there. So they needed to be changed. All right. Now this one here has the metal on the back and that metal piece right there. So that's going to be, looks like they're exactly the same though. They do look exactly the same. Let's double check these to make sure these are the same. Oh, there's the difference right there. That part. And this right here. So this goes over here, and this one, it appears that this one goes here and this one goes here, and this one goes with the other side. I don't think there's any difference between these two. No, they look the same. But we know now that this one goes here. That goes just like this. Just like that. And this one goes in like this. Okay, now this goes here. just like that. And this one goes here. Had to take my gloves off. Okay, that's the way those go right there. And this one is the top. I tell you what, let's clean these up a little bit, make them work better. There. Now let me get this out of the way. We'll put this in here. All right, everything lined up. All right, so I'm gonna go get some blue Loctite now. All right, we're gonna put these in with a little bit of blue on it. Just a little bit. It don't take much. There's a little bit of blue for that. All right, there's that one. Now we'll put a little blue on these. Just a little bit. All right, there's that one. All right, we turn the steering wheel a little bit so we can get on this edge and we can get these tightened up. All right, we got it turned now. We're gonna put a torque wrench on it. All right, that's good. That one's good. All right, everything's torqued. The torque is 73 foot-pounds. So anybody wants to know, 73 foot-pounds. All right, we'll turn it back now. Make sure you clean this sucker off. Get all that grease off of it and that oil. You don't, that's the last thing you want is oil on your brakes. I'm gonna do the back side too. That ought to clean it up. All right. Bust these off and put a tire on it. All right. And all in all, it don't take too long to do this job. Not long at all. These tires are hard to put on. There it went. Clicked in. I'm gonna make sure it's on there good. All right, that is a wrap. Hey, you know what? This ain't the right side. This side's finished. Let's go to the other side. All right, we got this side done.
let's get this back. First of all, let's check it. Feel it. Nice and smooth. All right. All right, we're gonna let her back down slowly. All right, I'm gonna show you the most important part after you put new brakes on. You want to put this lid back on. Make sure it's on good. You don't want to lose any fluid. The next thing you do is you got to get inside this vehicle and you've got to pump the brakes. If you don't pump the brakes, you'll put it in drive or reverse to get out of here, and you'll run slam over your door because you have no brakes until you pump them up. And you can do that without even the car starting. Just pump on them. Just slowly until you start feeling pedal. And then once you start feeling pedal, then you can crank it up. If I knew where the keys were, I'd crank it up. All right, we got plenty of brakes now. Now I'm gonna go into drive. Okay, we got brakes. I'm gonna lay those keys on the seat. That way we know where they are next time we need them. All right, let's back her up and go for a test drive. I'm gonna wash up first. All right, let's go try it out, test it, see what it does. Got fuzzy dice on the mirror in this car. How about that? Boy, you just thought you had some brakes before. You got some brakes now. Let's see what it does when you start slowing down at 60. We got to get to 60 first. I don't like going 60 on these roads, but we'll do 55 to keep it legal. Seems to be good. Seems to be working okay.
better.